Hey guys, it's Lawrence here, and today I'm coming to you with a pretty scrappy video, very raw, very real. I'm just going to tell you and give you the blueprint to being able to earn money while you're still in your 9 to 5 so that you can have the confidence to leave your 9 to 5 when you've replaced your current income. There's a school of thought that you should burn the bridges, burn the boats, quit your job, go all in on a business. And I think in today's age, being able to launch online businesses, I think that's a really stupid idea. I think you can start a business on the side, get it to replace your income. You can then have the choice and the decision to escape the 9 to 5 and carry on with the business that you've built on the side. And before we begin, if you don't know who I am, why should you listen to me? I once worked in a 9 to 5. I have escaped, so to speak, and I've grown 2 separate businesses to 7 figures. And now I create these videos to help people do the same. Let's have a little look then at what we need to do in order to replace our current income in our 9 to 5 so that we can then have the choice and be able to make that transition with as little risk as possible. Because maybe you've got rent to pay, maybe you've got mortgage payments, maybe you've got children, you've got a life that costs money and you don't want to take that risk, or maybe you can't even afford to take the risk of quitting your job, starting your business. So let's break down exactly what we're going to do. And I've got some very pretty little diagrams that I'm going to blow you away with. So be very excited for those. So first off, we need to make sure that it is an online business. And the reason it needs to be online is you want to be able to operate out of hours for your current time zone, but ideally in working hours in a different time zone. So for example, when I started my business, I was in the UK and I launched my business to a US audience so that I could serve and communicate with my customers and with my clients after my day job, but it was still inside their time zone, their working hours. That's a really helpful thing to do. So it doesn't have to impact your 9 to 5 job in the slightest. If you work from home and maybe you feel like you can do this in your own time zone, then that's absolutely cool as well. But what we want to do is there's something that we need to make sure that we do. And we need to, as I'm sure you've probably seen this acronym before, keep it, I won't say simple, stupid, we'll keep it super simple. So we want to make sure that when we're starting a business, we've got a 9 to 5 job, we've got other responsibilities in life. We don't want to be creating a business that is extremely difficult to do. And just like with every 99% of business owners, what they start off with is not necessarily what they end up with. So don't think that you have to create come up with some amazing business idea. All you've got to do at this stage in your entrepreneurial journey is replace your existing income. So we don't have to create the next Amazon. We don't have to create the next ChatGPT. We need to understand what the goal is. And in this case, and what it should be, in my opinion, for everybody that is working a 9 to 5 but doesn't want to, it should be to replace their current income as quickly and as easily as possible. And so we don't have to start some elaborate software company or, be the next Amazon, be the next Facebook. We just need to create something that is super simple, that generates cash flow quickly. We don't want to have something that requires investment in inventory, in rent payments, things like that is going to delay cash flow. We want something that is going to be very cash flow positive from day one, that also doesn't require a lot of upfront investment. And there's a few business models that do support those ideas, some better than others. And there's lots of things you can do in order to start a business and start earning money. And there's some popular ideas out there, and I want to debunk a few. I want to explore a few of them and debunk a few myths. So a really popular one is dropshipping and starting your own e-com store. And while it does and it can work, there's no denying that people are extremely successful with that, it does involve a lot more risk because you need inventory. Not only do you need inventory, which means investment is higher to begin with, you also require to learn quite a lot of skills, which goes against the keeping it super simple. You need to learn lots of skills like how to source products, fulfillment, how to sell the products, how to write copy about the products, how to do website design, conversion rate optimization, lots of things that go into being a good e-commerce business, lots of different skills. Another one is trading, whether that's Forex trading, day trading, whatever it is, again, involves a lot of investment up front and is a very very high risk business model. The one business model that I see outperform all others in every possible way is a service-based business, because there's no investment required up front. You get paid on a recurring basis by clients, so you don't need to sign 100 or make 100 sales every single month just to stay above water. When you get a client, they pay you this month and next month and the next month and the next month, and so it goes on. And so your income compounds over time. And it's very cash flow positive. It means that you can very quickly and easily replace your own income. Generally, you can do it with just a couple of clients, depending on your income, of course. But let's say you wanted to get 5K per month, then generally a couple of clients, depending on your service, can be enough. And when I first escaped the 9 to 5, what I did is definitely not what I would recommend people do now. I started a service-based business, which I do recommend, but I created something that was very complex, very difficult. I started a Facebook ad agency. And although I did replace my income probably within 3 months, it was challenging. It was really, really challenging. And I spent a lot of time figuring things out that if I had spent more time at the beginning thinking about what I need the business to look like, I could have saved myself a lot of heartache. And that's ultimately what this video is all about, giving you the blueprint to be able to step away from your 9 to 5 without having to go through the trouble, the heartache, the pain, the problems that can arise with so many different business models. The business model that I run and that I teach others to run, and I run this business model myself because it is so effective. There's lots of different businesses that I could do. There's other businesses that I have started. And this is the core business for me because it is so goddamn simple and so goddamn effective. And it blows my mind at how people, they make their life so difficult because they're in a business that just doesn't work that well. And it's not necessarily the business owner, it's just the business model. And Warren Buffett has this great saying, it doesn't matter how hard you row, it matters what boat you're in. And I believe that the boat that I'm in is one of the most effective boats to get to 10, 20, 50, 100K per month in profit quickly. Is it the best business model to get to a $10 million valuation? No, it is not. But that is not the point. That is not my aim. That is not my goal. It is cash flow positive, and it allows me to live a very good life. I have a great lifestyle. I travel a lot. I have the freedom, the location, the time, the financial freedom that everybody desires. And this business model is, I believe, the best fit to achieve that goal. As I say, it's not the best fit to get a 10, 50, 100 million valuation. Definitely not. But for me to earn good money and for other people to replace their income and quit their job, this is the best business model. And there's lots of variations on a service-based business, but there's kind of niches within niches, and I'm going to explain to you what I believe is the best way for you to replace your current income and be able to quit your job and travel the world, because it doesn't require a bunch of time, and have the financial and the time and the location freedom that you want. So let's go down to my amazing drawing, shall we? So here we have a skill, and this amazing diagram here denotes cold email. So this is an email icon, as I'm sure you can tell, and this is cold email, right? And I want to explain why a cold email agency or a lead gen agency is, in my opinion, the most effective business model to replace your 9 to 5. What you'll notice is there is just this one skill. If we were to look at a different business model, let's look at the same service-based business, but let's look at a different one. Let's look at one that I used to own, which was an e-commerce agency. So I used to run paid ads and all sorts of marketing for e-commerce stores. If we break down the skills that are required in order to run that business, we would need to learn how to get good at ad copywriting. We would have to get good at ad creatives. We would have to get good at store design. We would have to get good at product descriptions. We have to get good at conversion rate optimization to make sure that when people actually land on the landing page, they convert. We have to get good at email follow-ups. So people that put their details into the cart but never purchase, we can follow up with them. We have to get good at SMS follow-up. We have to understand the profit margins per product. We have to understand what break-even return on ad spend is. There's a whole plethora of skills that you need to be great at in order to run a successful e-commerce agency. And I know that because we did do that. And the reason that we no longer do it is because it is so goddamn difficult to do. And it goes against everything about keeping it super simple. It requires so much work. But let's look at a cold email agency. There's just one skill that is required, and I'm going to break this down for you. So here's you, right? We've got you here, smiley face. And then we've got your prospects. So the people that you're looking to sign. So you would look for an industry, a niche, a niche, and you would think, I want to try and sign these people as clients. So what do? You send them a cold email. So this is you. You send these people a cold email and you say, hey, would you like to be my client? And then one of them says, yes, I would love to be your client. And why do they say yes? Because if you position yourself properly, if you position your messaging properly, it becomes unreasonable for your clients to say no. So let's put ourselves in the shoes of a successful business owner. One of these smiley little chaps in here, right? They are going about their day. They are always looking to grow their business. And then this other smiley chap comes along, that's you, and you say, hey, Mr. Smiley Business Owner, would you like me to generate you some more clients? And they go, well, of course I would, but I don't know if you're any good. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you. So no, I don't want you to because there's too much risk involved, etc., etc. So you're like, oh, damn. But then what if you were to say, hey, Mr. Business Owner, would you like me to generate you some more clients? And by the way, you don't have to pay me any money. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to do everything for you. And you only pay me when I deliver the result. So then the business owner goes, so you mean there's no risk? Correct, there is no risk. So I only pay if I get the results that I'm looking for? Yeah, exactly. It's like going to a shop and buying the thing that you want in exchange for money, as opposed to giving me some money and hoping that I give you the end result. You just pay me for the end result. They go, that sounds pretty appealing. Yes, I would be stupid not to, because I don't have to outlay any money. I don't have to do anything, and I just pay you for the result that I want. That sounds amazing. Let me go and tell all of my friends, which happens quite a lot. So you say, okay, great, I'll get to work. And then here's where the cool thing comes in. We take the same skill. So we're not learning new skills. We've just taken the same skill, and now we do the exact same thing for our client. So then our client, we send out emails to our clients' prospects. So these are now our clients' prospects. So we're just using the same skill over and over. Now, once we've got this client, every single week, we just do the exact same thing. We reach out to more prospects and we say, hey, would you like me to generate you some clients completely risk-free, and you only pay me when we deliver the results? They say, yes, that sounds amazing. And then you just take the same skill that you've already got and you repeat the process. And you just repeat. And we keep it super simple. To be perfectly honest, it can get a little bit dull. It can get a little bit boring. We're doing the same thing over and over again, just for different people. But this is where it gets really cool. Because it's boring in business is a really, really good thing, by the way. Because it's boring, it means that you're doing the same thing over and over again, which means that you can hire somebody to do it for you. Because you only have to teach this person one skill, one time, and they can manage all of your clients for you. They can even manage your own campaigns to get you clients, because it's just the same thing over and over again. And when you get good at just one skill, remember, there's not a plethora of different skills in the skill column that are required. There is just one. It means that you can sign clients really, really easily. And you can do it on a very automated basis. And another little Brucey bonus for you, because the client has no risk, they are willing to pay a higher fee for the end result. Instead of paying you, say, $2,000 per month to run emails for them, they might pay you, I don't know, $1,000 for you to generate them a client, and you might generate them 5 clients in a month. So whereas they would never in a million years have paid you $5,000 a month, they're now more than happy to pay you 5K because you're providing 5K's worth of value. And it makes communicating and working with clients really pleasant as well, because they're paying in accordance to the value that you're providing. So never ever do they say, this isn't working, I'm angry because I'm giving you money and you're not providing the results. Never happens, because they're not giving you any money until you provide the result. And so it means that you've got this great relationship with a bunch of clients, and it makes running a business really, really nice and easy. If you do want to escape your 9 to 5, remember to keep it super simple. Don't start a business that requires loads of skills. And if you want to find out how we can help create this business for you so you can replace your 9 to 5 income, you can get that time, that location, that financial freedom that you're looking for. And this is the exact business model that I run, by the way. And we do over $100,000 every single month. If you want help to do that, then click the link in the description. It will take you to a video that explains more about what we do and how we can help. If you've liked this video, there's a button for that. You can click that thumbs up. If you want more videos like this about how to become financially free, then you can subscribe to the channel, help the channel grow. And that is it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.